Hey good people, welcome to the channel. I'm musically malnourished and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. Welcome to another mixtape video. These are songs submitted by you. If you want to get on our next mixtape, you can find information in the description or I'll tell you a little bit about it later on. Today we've got Aesop Rock, Lupe Fiasco, a little new Linkin Park, Kenny Mason, Juice WRLD, XXXTENTACION, Billy Woods, Big Sean with a Kendrick feature. So there are a few in here that are videos or audio files from YouTube. These were submitted before I kind of updated some of the rules just to keep everything audio files. I try not to mess with video on here. I keep all the video stuff over on Patreon just because it's a much safer platform and there's no chance of this video getting taken down and things like that. So we're going to check these out. If they're muted during this, that's the reason why, because YouTube decided to ring the bell on me. What am I saying? Okay, so we're going to get in. These first two are from Aesop Rock, who I'm going to do my best not to call ASAP Rocky. Okay, I know they're two different people. It's just sometimes my brain, I'm talking, I'm listening, I'm figuring out. It's a lot. So these both come to us from RavenousCatalyst. So let's get in, give it a listen. All right, sick friend, here we go.
Thou mayest indeed tune unto the forbidden channel and see it like it is, baby. Who shall be our
A little funky.
What manner of channel beholdest thou? Shall it fall on me? This scene is
I was thinking about my sick friend, stringing a ring around my wit's end. 13 loops later, his feet hung inches out the pig pen. Motley day goblins brought and pillaged the passive stillness with bad javelin tips dipped inside barreled black magic brilliance. Who rose at the tomb of the unknown soldier to capture the fascist fragment choreographed in traffic dancing for nickels? Hooked like sickle cells to the principles of camaraderie. One hope distortion honesty sputters itself to my how not example sample. Divvy the bread crust while considering the littering. I don't pity the head rush or the whimpering spill. Anchor the rock spot, I'm packed a ravenous catalyst, sprung a lacritive, leashed by the carnal tirade. I'm choked when the caged bird sings, it stings, springs me out delirium to stitch them clipped wings. I sing instinctively, brink while I clinging and shrinking souls.
This beat's so good.
Quality control, quality control. Stand still, string up the banner from the beehive to the anthill. Rag dummy, incorporate the unison of Viking ship rowers, plus the perfection of the twice the bird with half the stone throwers. Speak your assessments. My communicative hindrance bleeds the needs of a billion hungry victims. Grip of the hell that slipped the splinters and shivvied up the mass and made invalids leak marbles. One component short of shock and mass burial. Freeze, broken penny bank fragments float up in stagnant seas. Dirty work plus applicants with shatterbox disease. Iron bandit, give them the stars, their head balloons, and rudely ask for many moons, and I can't stand it anymore. It's like
thinkest thou I fear thy sling? And the regulars were sore amazed, and they turned and fled. I'm the mightiest slinger of them all. There is a time for war and a time for peace.
Sounds like a little bit of David from the Bible, a little bit of Song of Solomon, or Ecclesiastes, excuse me.
Malnourished monarchs and loopy admirals where 99.9% swear by their broken axles. I build boats of a pack rat bats and bully clubs swung post-utility inhalants. Nail it to stability and sail it. Lopsided, starboard bow, crooked mass makeshift. Patching holes with chewing gum and stitch a sail at thirsty faces. Observe me sitting with my eyes tied to the cloud. I know that once that wind kicks up, you and your motors left rope to the dock. And it's the art of clarity, married to slender extension of blue sky of a happy neighborhood. String on my ring left me dancing like wooden dummies in a tape of nature. Merry etiquette's a doornail, friends as little brittle dolls of paper in assembly. I tremble with a crocodile smile, hiding the fish at a water complex provided upon entry. Now if I were to hold the speed to leverage the game plan, would you honestly impede? I mean, I guess I could just divorce me from the rest and blame my chemical imbalance for the fact I've made a mess. But my loyalty supplied hints on which inklings I should run with, and I'm thinking that their town criers about to fill this here bucket. It's that grand precious, that part of you wants to touch and part of you just wants to sit and be impressed with. Tainted agony, inductive barnacle attachment, mood swinging upon the barnstorm through perpendicular traffic. Spread circa 4,000 circuitry burns, cicada wings above Arcadia's townsmen, spoon-fed the shadow. I'm tired tired of being wired into the thief ratio. It's gnawing a hole through my scheme, so I leave. Know what I mean?
It's the Molotov cocktail hour. Have I not brought you blessings without number? They had plenty of nothing and nothing.
I love scratching.
He have never had it so good.
Yeah, and that's the end, that's Stella.
I can tell you this was when I closed, but I'm froze.
Yeah, and that's the end, that's Stella. Yeah, and that's the end, that's Stella.
Swear to God, I can count to 10 all on my own.
Make sure there's nothing hidden at the end here. Dude, these guys make me feel like complete idiots. These guys make me feel like a complete idiot sometimes. Do you guys grasp all that in the first listen? I feel like somebody like this or a song like this, dude, would take so many subsequent listens, other than obviously going and examining the lyrics, as we'll do in just a moment, to wrap your head around. Because it sounded like he was talking about all these kind of historical events, but I'm not sure. So let's get in here and see what we can find out. This is from the Appleseed EP from 1999. Okay, so this is Orson Welles. Thou mayest indeed tune on to the forbidden channel and see it like it is, baby. Let's go see if there's a description and then we'll hop back up. So the song is about stop blaming oneself for the mental issues they suffer from, and instead they blame the system. Therefore, instead of killing themselves like their sucks friend did, they work on attacking the system. It's the Molotov cocktail hour. The reference of the town crier is about to fell this here bucket. Seems most likely a reference to one that speaks for the government leaders being beheaded in a guillotine, like was done to many leaders in the French Revolution. So I guess maybe the idea is, because I think it's a difficult conversation and there's a lot of sides to it, right? Because there is some responsibility upon us. There's some action, something that we can do, but at the same time, there are chemical things going on. There are societal pressures going on. And I wouldn't say that most people in power truly have the best interest of most average people in mind. And so we get sold a lot of lies and we buy into a lot of systems that we think are going to make us happy, but ultimately leave us depressed. And so it sounds like he's saying, like, let's also look at some of the issues that are being caused in society, the things that are going on that are not helping us as people, and let's make some changes there. Okay, so let's hop up and take a little bit of a look. This is a wild song. So Orson Welles, speaking in a line from his short-lived talk show. There he is with Kermit the Frog. Who shall be our champion? What manner of channel beholdest thou? Shall it fall on me? Deceit, deceit. Okay, that's that idea. Shall it fall on me? Like, am I the full blame here? Audio clip from Orson Welles' spoken word album, The Begatting of the President. The weight falling on him, I'm assuming. Oh, I always think about my sick friend, stringing a ring around my wit's end. 13 loops later, his feet hung inches out the pig pen. Okay. He recalls a friend who had been getting on his last nerve. The friend is likely dope sick or sick in the sense of being addicted. Or just sick, like, you know, not well mentally. Motley day goblins brought up pillage to pass the stillness, with bad javelin tip dipped inside barreled black magic brilliance, who rose at the tomb of the unknown soldier to capture the fascist fragment choreographed in traffic dancing for nickels. Hooked like sickle cells to the principles of camaraderie, one hope distortion odyssey sputters itself to my how not example sample. Here's the thing too, is these aren't always completely reliable as well, so we'll take it with a grain of salt as we're going through. If there's anything you want to call out within this video, please feel free to do so. This song is wild. Divvy the bread crust while considering the littering. I don't pity the head rush or the whimpering. Anchored to rock bottom, rock's bottom packs a ravenous catalyst, sprung alacritive, leashed by the carnal tirade. Bar continues a theme from the former bar of a speedy increase in change being juxtaposed with being bound or tied down in some fashion, with a catalyst being placed against being anchored down, and alacrity, promptness and haste in dealing with a situation, set against being leashed. He gets the picture and understands he has to get out of this hole he's dug himself into, but his friend's woes and dependence on the most addictive of all drugs makes it hard for him to let go of his friend, focus on what's necessary for himself. Guys, this is wild. Incorporate the unison of Viking ship rowers plus the perfection. This is where I kept seeing these things like Viking ships, and obviously a lot of older language being used in several areas that I wasn't sure what was going on, if they were tracing some sort of event or some plight against us through like these different time periods, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, well, I'm sure we're going to get into Aesop Rock in the future, so we'll continue to learn and break it down from him. But again, anything you want to add, please add to. I hate when I get into stuff like this, because obviously doing this in the moment, dude, it's so much to wrap your mind around. I know you guys always show me some grace, so thank you. But Ravenous, what a crazy submission, dude. Are you going to bend my brain again? Because this is Potato Leek Soup from Aesop Rock. The album is I Heard It's a Mess There Too from 2025. Take it all easy on me, Aesop.
Be afraid, be very afraid. Seventh day getaway car in a Mars retrograde. What's a day of rest? This is sweating to that mason jar lemonade. Or to make a playing card levitate. Leopards in the canopy, players in the prism. For a friendly game of level Serengeti playing chicken. Ready, set his pedal, get the levy breaking heel toe. Barrel through the field, it's the chariot of Helios. Caroling a whole way and brought along an awesome lot. It won't break for carrying a wounded bird to Autobahn. Me and the fauna got this cautionary call and response. We hum a chord to find the chorus we lost. I sent my dogs to the coordinates. Thermos a potato leak and nurse a fallen ally back to a conversation piece. Meanwhile, looking down a one-way, the dumb way. Headed for the river, this is jump day. I've been playing in the streets all day. Meeting with the B team, being in a way. Ease in, show a couple teeth to the prey. Ease out.
Kind of sounds like people at war.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
I step into the room in the usual attire for a handshaking man in a suit on fire. I've been dividing up the diocese, nuking the goofy hierarchies, and IDing the looters to be neutralized entirely. I could be a neutral consultant for any fight or flight, or slithering behind the line and hit him with the high and by. By the by, had to take 5 from the bright screen to run around the neighborhood yelling, I smite thee. Feels good, don't it? A whole new component to ruining your tone.
Is it a video game?
Kurt Beanie pulled low to hold his hair back. Fat hands usher in a lamb to the ear tag. And still here after sampling a local tear gas. Cheers.
I like Aesop's voice, man.
Daytime downtown chucking out the knuckleball. Midnight Brit box cream of wheat butter sauce. I've been playing in the streets all day. Meeting with the B team, being in a way. Ease in, show a cup of tea to the prey. Ease out, peace out, see you in the fray. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? You know, man, fucking up the program, building with the wrong folks, shutting up for no man.
What's up?
You know, fam, summertime.
Cool bass line.
Bringing in the bad news, shutting down a whole jam. I can unzip my skin and climb out. The before and after pics are identical. Like how? Takes a couple seconds and I do it every 30 on a never-ending loop for the better part of eternity. None stay fresher than a drum break collector with the steakums in the trunk and a regular wave vector. Take shelter, I'll be hiking through the wildflowers under white lightning over mudding up the lighthouse just to hit the lights and give it something from the grindhouse. Find land, find a damn roof, find higher ground. Sounds dire, the barbed wire crowned outlier, the dark night cloud outliner. A 0 to 60 before they ever set the timer. Then continue through the finish line and route to Ursa Minor. Verse
Is this about superheroes? I don't know.
24/7 like it's high noon somewhere. I've been playing in the streets all day, meeting with the B team, being in a way. Ease in, show a cup of tea to the prey. Ease out, peace out, see you in the fray. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Okay, it took me a minute to remember Aesop Rock. I think we did on the last mixtape, Kirby, and it was a song about his cat. And I remember even in that being like, what is happening here, dude? He's a crazy lyricist. I think you guys said he has like, he's known as the widest vocabulary within rap and hip hop. Okay, let's go check this out. I was thinking like, it kind of sounds like people at war, man with a suit on fire, going behind enemy lines, maybe taking care of a comrade, and then going to check out what's going on and come back. I don't know. But then I was like, is it about a video game? Is this about superheroes? There's no freaking about section here. Don't do it to me. Come on. Comments? No. Okay, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to do a little googling. Okay, what is this? Potato leek soup. What is potato leek soup about from Aesop Rock? Let's jump in here. I can unzip my skin, climb out. The before and after pics are identical. Like how? To me, this feels like thoughts on disassociation, the feeling where reality doesn't feel real anymore. Yeah, I mean, we can obviously pick apart single lines, but I also I think to get the full understanding of some of the single lines, you also have to have an understanding of the song as a whole. Somebody took it as a reflection on personal growth. Okay, we can check this out. These aren't always the best. Surprise release album, I heard it's a mess there too. The song explores juxtaposition of chaotic urban street life and a lingering sense of fear or danger, while utilizing a signature surreal impressionistic lyricism to paint a vivid, restless picture. This is a good surreal impressionistic, because it's almost like impressionist paintings, you know? Here. It doesn't make me feel too bad, because an impressionist painting still has this kind of like, you know, this different feeling about it. How would you describe it? Loose brush strokes, vibrant colors, focus on capturing transient effects of light in everyday life. And so it's not necessarily like photorealistic. It's kind of like, whoa, back here. Which with something like that, it's kind of makes me feel a little bit better. But dude, Aesop makes me feel like an idiot. Okay. Thank you again for that, Ravenous. It kind of terrifies me of doing a full album reaction of Aesop, which obviously we'd enjoy the music for just what it is, because he's got great music and it's just fun to listen to him. And we'd pick up a couple things along the way, but it is a little bit intimidating. With that being said, the next one comes into us from INVOE. This is Lupe Fiasco, Wave Files, and this is from the 2018 album Droga's Wave. I'm scared, y'all are hurting my brain.
Way with us, baptized and convert to the waves with us. I tuned into what the future holds. I can never be a slave, niggas. They gon' have to pay me. Navy, downloaded by the titles like Jay-Z. That's a roll offshore like an AP. Davey Jones like I own top of those hoppers off the side of the ship. Suicide didn't die from the dip. Submarine man, keep your eyes on the blips. Sonar, echo location of where we are facing. Get back to our nation. Oh Lord. So we walking back to Africa. And I found a detour to the seashore. Yes, jumped off the deck to leave footsteps on the depths of the seafloor. Yeah.
Bones is where the beach is right, where the beach is right, cause it bleach just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach is right, where the beach is right, cause it bleach just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water,
Yeah,
walking on water.
dive with us, vibe with us. Imbibe with the tide, see salty cause it cried with us. When we looked it in the eyes, like how could you help her? Beside and apologize and said that I'm sorry with shelter. Y'all can live down here forever. Drowning is severed from all your lungs and the lungs of your sons to your daughters. The water's a treasure. Some in the forest, talking the trees. Like how could you be in the chorus with something so horrid? You became boards for the floors and the doors of the warships. Anthropomorphic, the forest returned with a match made from itself and said burn us with that. Then left again and came back with that axe. We can serve you as furniture or furnace us blackie.
My bones is where the beach is right, where the beach is right, cause it bleach just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach is right, where the beach is right, cause it bleach just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water.
Yeah, shipwreck with us. Grab vessels, bring them down to the depths with us. Take a hold of the bow with a Jesus. And the Brigantine Sanderson. And the Amistad. And the Henry of London. Elizabeth, Fanny Butler. And the Hector. And the Creed, the Baratoga. And the Martha Glorin. And the Caroline. And the Brittany. And the Comet.
Are these all wrecked ships?
And the Wanderer. Henrietta Marie. The Molly, the Sloop. The Moloch. And the Bull Murte. And the River Volta. The Lord Board. The LSC. The Eagle. The Agent Coca. And the Colorado, Tartar Morgan, the Misa, the Pangas, and the Mary Bull, and the Serve, Williamsbury, and the Liverpool, the Marquis O'Grady, the Inbus, the Ferris, the Leons, the Navigator, and the Phoenix, Claytor, Mugu, Dragon, Greyway, Ruby, Caroline Bark, and the Taganini of Carrollton, Pinnis, Swallow, Green Dragon, and the Charles, the A, the Moon Tapping, and the Slant, Hannibal of London, Jeffrey, Little Feed, Mediterranean, Annalie, the Solomon, and the Tyre, Cough, the Mercy, the Envy, the Little Napoleon, Rainbow, Enterprise, the Catherine, Bristol, the Columbia, the Anne, the Adelaide, Brooks, and the Law.
My bones is where the beach is right, where the beach is right, cause they bleach just like. So I'm going back home, I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water, wow, wow, walking on water. Hey, my bones is where the beach
love that, like, choirs kind of sound in the back.
Yeah, rise with us. From out the sevens to the heavens in the skies in us. Conversations with the constellations. While you navigate the haters. Black baby alligator betas. Supposed to do greater with all of your alphas and betas and minors and majors. You were so busy just trying to shine.
Or were those slave ships?
You should have been trying to save us. Star said excuse our behavior. We will be indebted to you for all of eternity if you counseled your heart and forgave us. Remove all our favors from children to sailors and slavers. Repay you with acres, but here in the heavens where harvest is greater, a meager inheritance, pardon our arrogance. Those with Americans got them two places much safer. Hey. Bones is where the beach is, wine where the beach is, wine cause they bleach just like. Back home I took a leap last night, so I'm walking on water to my feet just like Jesus Christ. Wow, walking on water.
When he's saying my bones, is he talking about the bones of slaves lost at sea? And since there were slaves lost at sea, he's talking about maybe his success being him walking on water.
See, for you, forest, fire and map for you, star, fall off the flat for you, should, 3 in the path for you, 6, all that I have for you, forest, fire and map for you, stars, fall off the flat for you, should, 3 in the path for you, 6, all that I have for you, forest, fire and map for you, stars, fall off the flat for you, sugar. 3 in the path for you, 6. All that I have for you, for fire and mad for you, frost. Fall off the flat for you, sugar. 3 in the path for you.
Yeah, really beautiful song. At first I was like, man, is he trying to somehow personify waves? And I was thinking of like the waves when they crash on the beach, there's white, but I'm like, then he's talking about bones, and then he's naming all these ships, and I was like, if he was personifying waves, maybe it's the waves overtaking these ships. But then I'm like, okay, wait, maybe he's talking about these are all slave ships. He's talking about the bones of slaves lost at sea. And like I said already, that maybe the idea of him walking on water is him rising above. So let's get in and check this out. But what a really, man, it's a cool song. Lupe speaks from the perspective of kidnapped Africans that jumped overboard slave ships during the Middle Passage. Lupe spins the narrative to as if the souls of the slaves are still alive, traveling back to their homeland in Africa. The song is a central part of the narrative of the long chains. Lupe gave a brief summary of the long chains on Reddit during the creation of Droga's Wave. Wave files are computer file format for audio. This connects how Lupe connects the present and the past throughout this song. Oh, that's cool. And the long chains narrative. He uses the story to comment on his relationship with his former label Atlantic. I could never be a slave. They're gonna have to pay me Navy, downloaded by the titles like Jay-Z. The name wave files can also refer to lines of slaves jumping into the waves. Produced by Lupe and Soundtrack. Somebody said this might actually be my favorite song off the whole album, but with that said, the whole transition from slave ship to wave files down and then Hail Selassie is just absolutely amazing. The entire album is a real masterpiece. I love being a Lupe fan. I don't care what anyone says about him. His music is just really good. What do people say about him? Lupe's a history teacher. Beautifully haunting is what one person said, 100%. So let's look at this section about all of these ships. We won't read all of these. Okay, but these all have their own, well, most of them, a lot of them have their own annotations. The Clotilda, often referred to as the Alabama slave ship, is believed by some to be the last ship to bring slaves to America. January 2018, what was believed to be its wreckage was found off the coast of Mobile, Alabama. In an article by the New York Times, they discussed the discovery of this wreckage. On that day, Ben Raines, a reporter for AL.com, published an article in which he told of discovering the charred wooden remains of a boat believed to be the Clotilda. A team of archaeologists who visited the site said that based on the dimensions of the wreckage and its contents, including charred timber, iron drifts. The remnants were most likely those of the slave ship. This is proof that we needed, Miss Wood said. I'm elated because so many people said that it didn't really happen that way, that we made the story up. Okay, so yeah, it's just telling the story of all these slave ships. Wild, man. That's really brilliant. Let's take a look at this and then him walking on water. Lupe saying beaches have been bleached white because the bones of slaves who committed suicide during the Middle Passage washed ashore, dissolved into the sand. Lou uses this concept of white sand beaches to also serve as a metaphor for how slave owners and some white people in general try to whitewash, figuratively bleach black people by taking away their culture. Going back home means the slaves on the ship have jumped overboard, literally returning to Africa, their home. Could also be a reference to modern African Americans such as Lupe who want to regain their original African heritage and culture. Taking a leap for the slaves would be suicide from the slave ships, while for someone like Lupe, it would be figuratively sticking their neck out by being a pro-black activist. So walking on water was one of the miracles. Similarly, the long chains are walking on water, likely gliding across the surface of the ocean like Jesus in the aforementioned story. In a September 19th Instagram post leading up to the album's release, Lupe posted the following as a historical testimony to the long chains' activities. They walked on water, sure-footed and swift, as if it was paved road. Their eyes were black as opal and shined in the sunlight like diamonds. Their weaponry was always at the ready. Large spear-like harpoons and massive whaling hooks connected to long chains and heavy ropes. Their clothing was a blend of African cloth and salvaged sailor uniforms. They were poised, organized, and regal. It was all at once the most impressive and the most bewildering thing I'd ever seen in all my years on the seas, or on the land for that matter. The captain's log. Lupe also posted this image of his custom-made Nike shoes, alluding to this song, and playing on the term walking with his shoes, he included the following message: Wavy Maxes, some shoes I made on Nike ID to match my merchandise for Waves that I'm wearing on stage when the album drops. Wow, man. What a beautiful song. An important song. Okay. This is going to be our first video. This is Cut the Bridge live from Linkin Park. Now, I have listened to Linkin Park. I listened to them way back when I was younger, up through Meteora. And then on the channel, I've revisited Hybrid Theory and Meteora, but I haven't moved forward yet. I'm looking forward to it, just haven't got to it yet. And so I haven't really, other than some like shorts and things like that I've seen of the group now, haven't really listened to them. And this person who wanted to be unnamed said, fair warning, I'm a huge Linkin Park fan, so I'm quite biased here, but I really think this video showcases the new members of the band quite well, from Emily's vocal range to Colin's drum performance and Alex's talent on the guitar. And one of the things they really wanted to make clear as well is just that they're happy to see them making music and enjoying themselves again, because obviously, I'm sure you know, they lost Chester Bennington, I think, in 2017 to suicide. All right, let's get in. Cut the Bridge live, Linkin Park. Mr. Han on the DJ.
Always made me nervous, knowing you
She's got a great voice.
I don't have a way to choose. Grew up thinking, trying that you never really lose. Didn't put the powder in the keg, but when it blew, I was sitting on the dice.
Mike looks good too. I mean, still packing stadiums, dude. Good for them. Like I said, man, good for them. I mean, there's so many different ways you could have gone with Linkin Park, you know. I think obviously there's some people that feel like once Chester was gone, Linkin Park was done. And there's definitely an argument to be made of like maybe they should have, you know, created a different band and just moved forward with their music, even if they wanted to do some tribute stuff of their old music. But I know from Emily's perspective, I think I read or saw a video or something, like she's a big fan of Chester as well. And so I think obviously she feels very honored to be able to not try to replace him at all. You can't replace Chester, but carry on his legacy and help people who still love Linkin Park so much. I mean, they're still packing out stadiums to continue enjoying the music. But I think she's doing a really great job trying to fill nearly impossible shoes to fill. That's fun, man. I don't know, because I haven't got into their newer stuff, like Minutes to Midnight would be the next album. I don't know that I've really heard a song from Mike where he hasn't rapped on it, if he's been on it. I mean, I know there are some that he doesn't rap for sure. Okay. This next one comes in from Ethan Alexander. This is Kenny Mason, Get an Idea, from an EP in 2022. Love the album art.
Roll with the punches like I'm rolling weed in this bitch. I bob and weave in this bitch. My eyes will bleed if I switch. If I don't feed in the negative, I won't eat in this bitch. Niggas know me and know better. Better know we in this bitch.
Oh, wow.
If I bite my tongue anymore, then I'ma bleed out my lips. If I type this number in, Lord, I'm begging, please let it hit. If I write this song, I'm immortal. I won't cease to exist. Once I speak, it exists. Hold my peak don't exist. Peace on my hip, but I'm peaceful. If you peaceful, I trip. Only if people gon' trip. Only when demons equip. Clips make deeds, he's dip immediate. Being up in the streets like a median. Get egregious, it's never get easier. Maybe I just get better at dealing with shit. Ignore my feelings and then I realize how easy I feel. Ignore the ceiling and then I realize no ceilings was here. Focused on millions, then woke up one day and millions was here. But I've been building for years, that felt like millions of years. Rose grew from concrete, but I watered it with the tears. Blood, sweat, liquor, and beers. Daddy been sipping for years. Daddy been.
It's almost delivered like a spoken word.
Mixed with the kush, giving different ideas. Watch what y'all did with success, but I got a different idea. Niggas act like sticking to your shit ain't a simple idea. Don't know who robbed you, but I'll call if I get an idea. Focus my thoughts and then feel the spark when I get an idea. I think I'm about to get an idea.
Such a mellow track.
Get an idea. I'm about to. Roll with the punches like bowls with a drink in this bitch. Blood from my nose running down holes of the sinks in my crib. Exposed how much thinking I did. Pose with that thing on my hip. Poems on the pieces I hit. Perform more than decent. Form into more than just regional hits. The whole world seen what I did. Sing about darkness to shed light on the scene I was in. Bringing up artists instead of chasing the people that's big.
Oh, that's good.
And watch the ones that believed in them flip. Seen artists pop cause they dropped the ones that was leeching on them. How many people know this? How many scheming on kin? How can I trust in you all the way when I seen what you did? I know the power you feel when I say I need you for real. I can recall the times it was something you needed to feel. You took advantage of what I wanted to see in the mirror. How many hood heroes done died in the city they live? Got their lives taken in a town where they wanted to give. Avoiding the trouble that come with posting a bankroll. I learned how to stay low. Ain't trying to get or give out any halos. Blood on my play clothes. My brother said stay close. Now when I talk to my bro, he feel like we ain't close. Asking do I got any idea? Down in the dumps, how to get out, ain't got many ideas. Ripping out pages and blind rages from shitty ideas. Go through my motions feeling like I don't got any ideas. Thinking about quitting at times, it seemed like a pretty idea. Thinking about freeing my mind from thinking of any ideas. Then think of people that might be having a similar idea. Then I see that ego ain't been bringing me any ideas. Then think of times when people told me my singing ideas was the only reason they lived. It made me rethink an idea. Got a new perspective when I seen all the people out here. It's easy to get an idea for people that need an idea. I see the treasure open in vaults of my hidden ideas. Focus my thoughts and then feel the spot when I get an idea. Focus my thoughts and then feel the spot when I get an idea.
Man, it seems like he kind of covers a number of different topics there. Let me try to hold it all together. It sounds like he talks about the times that he felt very low and maybe wasn't sure how to help other people out of it. It sounds like he also talks about not only maybe for himself, but for others who have been taken advantage of, because he kind of gets into this whole thing about people leeching off of you and not focusing so much on chasing other people versus helping other people up. Seems to talk about kind of the distance between his brother and I and how they were really close at a time. And then struggling as an artist, you know, trying to write at times. But then this idea comes, this spark comes, and it's where he comes alive. And if you take that into some of the other things he was talking about through here, that's how kind of a lot of things are, right? Even if you're talking about a depression or just a time where you're really uncertain about what your next step should be, it can feel like forever, you know, and you're not 100% sure what to do. But then the moment comes, just around the river bend. And then once it does, it's like, okay, like, oh, I know the next step to take. Oh, I know, you know, I can get up and move forward. So in Get an Idea, Kenny talks about ambitions in music, the struggles he had to overcome in order to live the life he has now. He also talks about how getting an idea is the most important thing to move forward. First verse has already been uploaded in Instagram Reel. Okay. Lyric video produced by Joey Cizella and DJ Khalil. Best song of the EP. Deep, beautiful. Kenny Does It Again, Future So Bright. Yeah, he's got a great delivery, man. And that kind of like, I don't want to call it a higher pitched voice, but I've grown to really love that style. You know, Kendrick obviously carries that style. Jid, who's like the Forever Story, is one of my favorite rap albums we've done. And he kind of has this similar tone. There was one line that he said here early on: if I don't feed in the negative, I won't eat. And it almost sounds like, if I don't feed in the negative, I won't eat. At first, when I was hearing that, I was like, maybe it sounds like he's always feeling in the negative, but almost like maybe he's having to force himself forward because he always feels in the negative. And if he didn't, then he would never eat. Like if he only ate when he felt positive, like he'd never eat. That's kind of how I was taking it. But man, what a great song. And the delivery of it is very digestible as well. Okay, we have another one from Kenny Mason. This is from Ethan Alexander as well. This is an extended version of Facts. And this is another YouTube link. So we'll check it out. I got money.
Coop. Temperature rising up. 10 in the morning, time to roll. I'm tempted to tell you the truth, but the timing wrong. I make the money with mind control. It's all
okay, showing him all his nice things.
Focus on breathing. She can't keep the high control. Why would I tell you how I've been doing? You already know how I'm doing. You really wanna know how I do it? If I show you, I know you'd abuse it. My homie say you got a foot, two different worlds, you know you confuse them. At first it might cause some confusion, that's how you know that you starting a movement. I was cooked under the sun in Atlanta for summers, I run with the helmet, yeah. Running with scammers, telling my mama to
is this just a repeat?
Up in the stand-up, my niggas ain't nothing to fuck with, they up and on camera, Some of us turning up artists, some of us just had to manage, yeah. Me, I been on the road for days, convincing the 20-year-olds to rage. As a way to control the anger, bitch, I was made to control the space. Don't call me the GOAT, they say that to every nigga. Call me the Pegasus, ain't nothing as rare as this. I had to train my whole life to prepare for this. Yeah, all facts, matter of fact, bring it back in a two-tone, black and black.
He's got a good voice too.
The roof gone, push it back, push it back, push it back. I got two phones, give me back. I got two phones, give me back. And no phone, give me back. Temperature rising up, 10 in the morning, time to roll. I'm tempted to tell you the truth, but the timing wrong. I make the money with mind control, it's all in my control. Telling the shawty to focus on breathing, she can't keep the high control. Why would I tell you when I can show it? Came in it, bit fully loaded, it should be noted. Don't mention nothing specifically, it should be coded. They try to hold it, they try to keep it a mystery, it was decoded. I flipped the script like I'm serving them pills. I took the script and rewrote it. Shawty a real deal, cowgirl. Say she wanna ride till the morning. Then once again in the morning, sending me signal, Commissioner Gordon. My partner was saying that breaking in Porsches sorta like breaking in horses. Don't let the law get in your way. Get in the ways will make you forward. Yeah, yeah. All facts, matter of fact, bring it back in a two-tone, black and black. If the roof gone, push it back, push it back, push it back. I got two phones, give me back. I got two phones, give me back. And no phone, give me back. Temperature rising up, 10 in the morning, time to roll. I'm tempted to tell you the truth, but the timing wrong. I make the money with mind control, it's all in my control. Telling the shawty to focus on breathing, she can't keep the high control. Might hit the road with the bro. He promised me he was gon' show me the ropes. Yeah, even when he don't know where to go, I know he don't go. I know they gon' judge my niggas. Difficult finding the fuck to give them. Difficult finding the funds. They figure maybe aligning with us to fix it. I'm sympathizing with thugs and killers. I'm energized by the drugs. I'm feeling can't walk to the beat of my own drum. Not when I'm riding with drum extensions. Not when that fire in my lungs is lifting my brain right out of my skull and twisting it. Thought I kept all of these thoughts to myself. Find out that angels above were listening. Broski playing with dividends. He broke the cane in increments. Hope you ain't incriminating yourself. Hoping the moves you make is militant. Whoever was lifting a finger to point, the blame was missing it. Whoever was getting a game, I hope unafraid of giving it. Cause I only listen to all facts. Matter of fact, bring it back in a two-tone, black and black. If the roof,
The smooth track, man.
push it back, push it back. I got two phones, give me back. I got two phones, give me back. And a new phone, give me back. Temperature rising up, 10 in the morning, time to roll. I'm tempted to tell you the truth, but the timing wrong. I made the money with mind control. It's all in my control. Telling the shawty to focus on breathing. She can't keep the high control.
It's cool to see Kenny's range there, you know, obviously from the two different tracks. Let's get in and take a look at this. Well, it's very sparse here, which this is the regular version, not the extended version. Push it back. Getting away is what make it euphoric. Makes more sense. Why does the beat remind me of a Bowser level? Well, that's not a Bowser level. So temperature rising up, 10 in the morning, time to roll. I'm tempted to tell you the truth, but the time wrong. I make the money with mind control. Okay, by like getting people to do things that maybe if they had all the information, they wouldn't do. It's all in my control. Telling little Shotty to focus on breathing. She can't keep that high controlled. The female Kenny discusses here is implied to be unfamiliar drug use, with her being unable to keep that high controlled, whether it's intentional or not. This line implies that not only is Kenny himself experienced drug use, but he's introducing others to it. Why would I tell you how I've been doing? You already know how I'm doing. You really want to know how I do it? If I show you, I know you'd abuse it, okay? Possibly, again, drug use. My homie said you got a foot in two worlds. You know you confuse them. At first, it might cause some confusion. That's how you know that you starting a movement. I would come down to the sun in Atlanta for summers. I run with that hammer. Running with scammers, telling my mama the bundles of money were random. Okay, up and then stand up. They up and on camera. Some of us turned into artists. Some of us just had to manage. Which some of this, I wonder if this had to manage, you know, because oftentimes, and it's even this way in the beginning of College Dropout with Kanye, it's kind of like doing certain things that they know are not the best, you know, crime or drugs, selling drugs or whatever, but it's just about survival. Kenny talks about what happened with all his peers, some of them turning to artists like Kenny, other having to manage, meaning they're still likely caught up with crime. Me, I've been on the road for days, convincing the 20-year-olds to rage. As a way to control their anger, I was made to control the space. Don't call me the GOAT, they said to every, call me the Pegasus. GOAT stands for greatest of all time. Kenny would rather be called a Pegasus, a mythological horse with wings. Ain't nothing as rare as this. Okay, connecting to Pegasus. Trained my whole life to prepare for this. Bring it back in a two-tone, black and black. If the roof gone, push it back. I got two phones, hit me back. So why would I tell you when I can show it? Came in this fully loaded. It should be noted, huh? Don't mention nothing specifically. It should be coded. They tried to hold it. They tried to keep it a mystery. It was decoded. I flipped the script like I'm serving them pills. I took the script and rewrote it. Shawty a real deal cowgirl. Okay. Sending me signals. Commissioner Gordon. Batman shout out for the bat signal. My partner was saying that breaking in Porsches was sort of like breaking in horses. Don't let the law get in your way. Get in the way is what make it euphoric. Which maybe say getting away. Interesting, man. Okay. Next up, we have, Juice WRLD, which I'm excited about. I've only heard one song from Juice WRLD before. I can't wait to get to his discography. This is from Bonking 88, and it is Juice WRLD, From My Window. This is from the album Fighting Demons from 2021. That creature in the back's like from Shadow of the Colossus, the game.
I like that. Ecstasy, taking rock star steez. Make a bad bitch get on her knees. Ask cause she suck my dick, yes please. Put it in the throat, shorty choked and sneezed. I see the world from my window. I ain't going outside, see it through my window. Money from the record label, spend it all on ammo. Living in paranoia, got me living like I'm Rambo. Life is a TV show, if you try me, it'll be canceled. 223 stick use just like a IV hospital. My wifey fucked me off of the Whitey Malcolm middle. Put it in her mouth, Juice WRLD popsicle. I'm official, I'm geeked out, ho.
Dude, I rock with Juice WRLD.
The devil's trying to tease me, he's snoring in my mansion. Mario, Luigi, my bros to the bitter end. All I know is slash shit and gang shit, fuck a friend. If she's sending you ass pics, you should fuck her then. Take her to the palace just to put the buck in Buckingham. It all started with 3 Zans. Switched up to the perks, committed treason. Now it's XO in my head. I see the world from my window. I ain't going outside, see it through my window. Money from the record label, spend it all on ammo. Living in paranoia, got me living like I'm Rambo. Life is a TV show, if you try me, it'll be canceled. 223 stick use just like a IV hospital. My wifey fucked me off of the Whitey Malcolm middle. Put it in her mouth, Juice WRLD popsicle. Her life's curse took a wrong turn. Lesson relearned. Satan always comes back to burn all the bridges. Impossible to give your soul away if it's not yours to give. Thankful that I know the truth, for others it's unfortunate. But I heard hell has a lot of room, so get comfortable. Taking drug after drug, numb the bitter truth. I'm a nice high guy, I could love the bitter you. Remember popping pills before it was cool, getting ridiculed back in high school. I see the world from my window. I ain't going outside, see it through my window. Money from the record label, spend it all on ammo. Living in paranoia, got me living like I'm Rambo. Life is a TV show, if you try me, it'll be canceled. 223 stick use just like a IV hospital. My wifey fucked me off of the Whitey Malcolm middle. Put it in her mouth, Juice WRLD popsicle.
Yeah, from the little bit I've heard from Juice WRLD, I really resonate with it. But I grew up like punk rock was my favorite, and there's a piece of that I feel in Juice WRLD's music, which I guess he falls into the kind of like emo rap genre, which I'm sure he's not isolated to that. But you know, it sounds like he's talking about here how he's a bit of an introvert, just likes being inside, and probably for a number of different reasons. Number one, it sounds like he likes video games. And with the album art here, having Shadow of the Colossus in the background, I would assume that's true. Obviously enjoys doing drugs. Also probably doesn't like all of the attention he gets when he goes out. And that also furthers the idea of him saying he's just been stocking up on ammo, like he's living paranoid, which is sad. It's fine, like enjoying being inside, but to live kind of like paranoid and stuff is a little sad. So from my window, see Chicago native Juice WRLD rapping about his usual topics of drugs and sex. The track's original title, XO, is a reference to a mix between ecstasy and oxycodone. But we're familiar with the XO. We've been through the weekend. Two drugs that Juice has been known to frequent throughout his life. The track saw a short snippet within the late months of 2018, eventually leaked in its entirety in 2020, and fully released in 2021. Produced by Nick Mira and Charlie Handsome. Album's such a weird combination of leaks. Now that it's leaked, it won't be on the album. Sounds like it did still stay on the album. I don't know why the chorus gives me some kind of nostalgia, that flow. Yeah. My bros to the bitter end. All right, good stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to explore more from Juice. Okay, next up, this comes in from somebody who doesn't want to be named. It is XXXTENTACION, which I don't know if I've listened to anything from him yet. The song is Jocelyn Flores, I think from the album 17 that came out in 2017. The person that submitted it said, it's a song on the late rapper's album, 17. I'd highly recommend you listen to the album in its entirety, as it would help you understand the artist more. The album isn't long. It's 11 songs, 21 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. X hugely impacted the youth through his music before and even after he sadly passed in 2018. And go on and on about how talented he was as an artist, but I will let you go down that journey and see for yourself. Love your reactions. Love how open-minded you are when it comes to music. Thank you. Your reactions are truly appreciated. Well, thank you. All right, let's get in and give it a listen.
Wanna put 10 shots in my brain. I've been tripping about some things can't change. Suicide at the same time, I'm tame. Put your diss in bag, get a phone call. Girl that you fuck with, kill it so. That was this summer and nobody helped. And ever since then, when I hate myself, when the fucking ended, pessimistic.
Oh man.
No pot to piss in, but niggas been inside about the grave I'm digging. Have a conversation about my hate decisions. Fucking sickening. At the same time, memories surface through the grapevine. But my uncle playing with a slip knot. Put some out of stress, got me fucked up, been fucked up since a couple months they had a nigga locked up.
I'll be feeling pain, just hold on. And I don't feel the same, I'm so numb. I'll be feeling pain, I'll be feeling pain, just hold on. And I don't feel the same, I'm so numb.
Man, what a sad track. But I mean, a really well done track, and that sample is really beautiful. Shiloh Dynasty. Very unheard of and unknown musician. Only released a couple of short clips of her singing with an acoustic guitar on social media, such as Instagram and Vine. Since she stopped posting, people have speculated that she committed suicide due to many of her songs talking of depression. Though since the singer's abrupt withdrawal from posting for whatever reason, her clips have frequently been sampled in lo-fi to create beats, as was used for this song. X using this sample of Shiloh's I Knew You So Well clip exemplifies his regret and guilt for Jocelyn's suicide, that he wants to do something about it despite the downbeat message of the song, hence why this features Shiloh, hinting at the idea of Shiloh not being dead but simply not being able to cope with his issues, and X is trying to help her with this by giving her a boost. Let's take a look down here. So Jocelyn was a friend of X who suffered from depression, committed suicide in 2017 while staying with him in Florida for a photo shoot. Oh, that's awful. He posted tweets about the situation, but they were later deleted. In an Instagram live video, X detailed the events personally. It was a devastating situation to deal with. It messed me up so bad to where I wasn't on social media for the last few days, unless I was addressing something I needed to. Never thought I would feel something for someone I barely knew that would mess me up so bad just because I came from it. He previously dedicated the song Revenge to Jocelyn shortly after she died. Didn't discuss her death on the track, although he wrote it in the song description on SoundCloud. Rest in peace, Jocelyn. I will have my revenge upon the world. Oh, man. Okay. Rest in peace. It's heat. Chilled. People can say all they want about this man's depression or how he chooses to express it, but based off the views and reception, it seems like a lot of us are entering similar spaces, or at least can understand the feeling of isolation. Okay, yeah, I'm very interested in checking out his work, because every now and then if there's something really short, some really short EP or something that I can kind of sneak in with the schedule we currently have, I'm always looking for opportunities like that. Okay, this one comes in from somebody who does not want to be named as well. This is Billy Woods. The song is Body of Work, which comes from the album History Will Absolve Me. And we do actually have, let me look at the schedule real quick. So somebody named Finn, somebody from the channel named Finn, sponsored a full album reaction for Billy Woods' Aesop, I think. We listened to one song from that, and I think that, you know, may have sparked the desire to have us do the whole thing. So that's actually going to come at the end of the month. If you have any interest, obviously, in sponsoring an album, or if you want to get on one of our future mixtapes, you can visit musicallymalnourished.com. I'll play a little snippet for you in a second so you can find out that information. What am I even saying right now? It's getting late, you guys. Okay? All right, let's get in. Give it a listen. Do you want to be featured on our next mixtape video? Well, I have an opportunity for you. If you visit musicallymalnourished.com and either click the button that says request a reaction or scroll down to the mixtape section, you can submit a song for our next mixtape video. Once we reach 10 songs, I'll film the next mixtape video just like the one you're watching here and give you the credit for those songs. So I can't wait to see what you guys submit. Thanks for your help supporting the channel.
Breaking rocks out here on a chain gang.
Oh, okay. No lyrics.
Rocks, serving my time. Breaking rocks out here on a chain gang. Working, but I still got so far to go.
Aging at the edge
edge of an ageless void. Too old to be young and too young to be old, or young enough to be paranoid. I'm just flowing with the waves to stay afloat, paddling on a board while praying for a boat and some rope, but I'll settle for a mic cord. Center of the seesaw, mama told me I was very wealthy, depending on your definition of rich and the way you see poor. I'm a father and still a son, on the middle of the road, bopping like I got no place to go and some place to come. Positive warns me of the deceptions of negative. Negative is trying to convince me to believe positive is a sedative. I pondered this and learned that they both are relative to life on earth, and sometimes
that's so good.
To burn, ashes to ashes, held captive in the urn.
The ink embroidered, black exploited, crackers boarded, crackers ballin', niggas ballin', clientele callin'. Myself fishtail like a dolphin. Instead of talking, money's corporate. Progress forward, bunnies is gorgeous. Picture me selling 20s on some 94 shit, cutting dummies on porcelain. All my jewelry is frosted. Pigs is on corners more often. I'm feeling exhausted. I pray my sins don't fall upon my offspring. Grown man pants, wallets and IDs, health insurance policies, wallabies and collard greens. Eating right, these define the things in life. I see you ring in the light, everything that bling ain't nice. Niggas think that they nice, scat rapping in tights. That math isn't right, this is rapper's delight. Now I'm through packaging white, rap with the passion of Christ. Don't get the facts half right. Yeah.
Breaking rocks out here on a chain. Breaking rocks, serving my time. Breaking rocks out here on a chain gang. Working, but I still got so terribly hard to
work my land, slash and burn. Elephant hands, every callous earn. With hoe and machete, wet earth turn. Deep in the dirt, king of the worm. Hyena circle, blood curdle, night dark as pitch. I'm up when the sky's purple, tapping ashes off cliffs. Let the shebang with her and said, do your dance quick. Now come on, baby, tell me what's the word. Green thumb, no metal fingers, but I'm still living on special herbs. Callaloo and cassava, big ganja, aiming at impalas. They came at dusk, wearing balaclavas. You die today for the sins of your fathers. Is it really stealing when you robbing? Is it actually fake when you already posing as imposters? Shoot the boa, kill the farmer, crack that Cape Lobster. Boiling in Durban with poison, red dirt soiling, black bodies toiling, mambas coiling, overnight that sweet milk spoiling.
Man, what a interesting track, dude. And the title, Body of Work. Obviously, there are callbacks to slavery throughout this, and with the sample as well, and the idea of basically I've been working so hard and I still have a long way to go. I love what he said about negative and then starting to view positive as a sedative, but then recognizing the negative and positive can exist together, because it's almost like I'm the person that's generally more on the positive. I'm very optimistic, and I don't necessarily want to call my wife pessimistic, because it can sometimes sound like a bad thing, but maybe more of a realist is probably a better way to put it. And, you know, through our time being married together, we've continue to pull from the best pieces of each other. And so she's pulled from some of my side and I've pulled from some of hers, because I could be like to that positive, just treating it as a sedative, to where you become passive and you're not willing to face the difficult things or have the hard conversations, because you just want to, like, you know, cover it up with a band-aid of positivity, but ultimately underneath it's still festering. And so they have to exist together. It's kind of like joy and sadness from the Disney movie Inside Out. That joy thinks sadness is just a bummer. She ruins everything, keep you away. But then as the girl is maturing in the movie, then joy begins to understand, like, oh, okay, our emotions aren't so black and white anymore. It's not just joy all the time. Like, sadness is a real thing, and it's there for a reason, and that ultimately sadness and joy can work together. So Nina Simone, there is the sample. I really want to get into some of her work. So Masai Bay, verse 1, Rock Marciano, verse 2, Billy Woods there on verse 3. So Wood says the inspiration comes from chain gang spirituals. All the verses concern themselves with work, but also with getting older, trying to sum up one's life. For better or worse, I knew I needed some older cats on it. That's good. Produced by Willie Green. Billy Woods and Willie Green. So it looks like there's a lot of lyrics up there that are incorrect. Yeah, everybody's just correcting the lyrics. All right, well, that gets me excited to get into Billy Woods soon. All right, this is our last one for this mixtape, and I need to film a new video about the mixtapes just to correct. It's not always the next mixtape, it's to get on a future mixtape, and so we'll keep making them as long as people keep submitting. This last one comes to us from Brock Jensen. This specific song is not on streaming, he says. So again, this was before we kind of set some new parameters with submissions. So I think this is one of our last ones that's a YouTube link. But this is Big Sean, Kendrick Lamar, J Electronica. The song is Control.
I look up. Yeah, and I take my time, nigga. I'ma take my time, whoa. Power moves only, nigga. Boy, I'm about my business on business. I drink liquor on liquor. I had women on women. Yeah, that's bump bad bitches. I done live more than an 80-year-old man still kicking. Cause they live for some moments. And I live for a living. But this for the girls who really let me get to first base on some ground ball shit. Cause now I run my city on some town hall shit. They praying on my motherfucking downfall, bitch, like a drought. But you gon' get this rain like it's Mayweather. Good music, yay weather. Champagne just tastes better. They told me I never, boy, never say never. Sweat flow special like an infant first steps. I got paid, then reverse debts. Then I finally found a girl that reverse stress. So now I'm talking to the Reaper to reverse death. Yep, so I can kick
so
it with
good.
My dad, take him for a ride. Show him I made something out myself and I just tried. Show him the house I bought the fam, let him tour inside. No matter how far ahead I get, I always feel behind in my mind. But fuck trying and not doing. Cause not doing is something a nigga not doing. I said fuck trying and not doing, cause not doing is something a nigga not doing. I grew up the M Big and Pac, bitch, and got ruined. So until I got the same crib, big hat in that juicy vid, bitch, I can't motherfucking stop moving. Go against me, you won't stop losing. From the city where every month is May Day at home, spray a dome, niggas get sprayed up like AK was cologne for a paycheck alone. Yeah, I know that shit ain't fair. They say Detroit ain't got a chance, we ain't even got a mirror. You write your name with a Sharpie, I write mine in stone. I knew the world was for the taking and wouldn't take long. We on trying to be better than everybody that's better than everybody. Rep Detroit, everybody. Detroit versus everybody. I'm so fucking first class, I can spit up on every pilot. The city's my metropolis, feel it, it's metabolic. And I'm over niggas saying they the hottest niggas. Then run to the hottest niggas just to stay hot. I'm one of the hottest because I flame drop fire. And not because I'm name dropping, Hall of Fame dropping. And I ain't taking shit from nobody unless they OGs. Cause that ain't the way of a OG. So I G-O collect more G's every dollar. Never change though, I'm just a new version of OG.
Oh, like Pasco collect from Monopoly.
Got up in the game, won't look back at my OCs. Click so deep, we take up the whole street. I need a bitch so bad that she take up my whole week. Sean Dunn.
That was great, man.
Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it. Bitch, everything I rap is a quarter piece to your melon. So if you have a relapse, just relax and pop in my disc. Don't you pop me no fucking pill, I'ma pop you, then give you this. Tell Flex to drop a bomb on this shit. So many bombs ring the alarm like Vietnam on this shit. So many bombs make Farrakhan think that's a dime in this bitch. One at a time I line them up and bomb on their mom when she watching the kids. I'm in a destruction mode if the gold exists. I'm impotent like the Pope, I'm a Muslim on poke. I'm Machiavelli's offspring, I'm the king of New York, king of the coast. One hand, I juggle them both. The juggernauts all in your juggler, you take me for jokes. Live in the basement, church pews and funeral faces. Cartier bracelets, for my women friends, I'm in Vegas. Who the fuck y'all thought it's supposed to be? If Phil Jackson came back, still no coaching me. I'm uncoachable, I'm unsociable. Fuck y'all clubs, fuck y'all bitches.
Dude, he's coming in hard.
Got more dick up to your hiccup, my big homie corrupt. This the same flow that put the rap game on the crutch. West. I seen niggas transform like villain Decepticons. Miley's probably turn these niggas to fucking Lindsay Lohan. A bunch of white girls looking for parties, playing with Barbies. Wreck the Porsche before you give them the car key. Judgment to the monarchy, blessings to Paul McCartney. You call me a Black Beetle, I'm either that or a Marley. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it. I'm dressed in all black, this is
my gosh, he's gonna keep going.
Straight for your pelvis, you can't stomach me. You plan on stumping me, bitch, I been jumping for you. Put a gun on me, bitch, I put one on yours. I'm Sean Connery, James Bond with none of you niggas climbing 100 mil in front of me. And I'm gon' get it even if you're in the way. And if you're in it, better run for peace sake. I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time about who's the best MC, Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas. Eminem, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all new niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette synonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with. But this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica.
Oh my gosh.
Pusha T, Meek Mills, Aesop, Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J. Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who trying to jump and get it? You're a better off trying to skydive out the exit window of 5 G5s with $5 grand with your granddad as the pilot. He drunk as fuck trying to land with a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg bumping Pac in the cockpit. So the shit that pops in his head is an option of violence. Someone heard the stewardess said that your parachute is a latex condom hooked to a dread. West Coast.
You can check my name on the books. I earth, wind, and fire, the verse that rained on.
Yeah, have fun following him.
Proclaimed from the roof, the tale of a magnificent king who came from the nooks of the wild magnolia, mother of many soldiers. We live by every single word she ever told us. Watch over your shoulders and keep a tin of beans for when the weather turn the coldest. The Lord is our shepherd, so our cup runneth over. Put your trust in the Lord, but tether your Chevy Nova. I'm spitting this shit for closure. God is my witness, so you can get it from home.
over. To all you magicians that's fidgeting with the cobra, I'm solid as a rock, cause I came from a rock. That's why I came with the rock to sign my name on the rock. Draw a line around some earth and put my name on the plot, cause I endured a lot of pain for everything that I got. The eyelashes like umbrellas when it rained from the heart, and the tissue was like an angel kissing you in the dark. You go from blind sight to hindsight, passion of the Christ right, the basking in the limelight. It take time to get your mind right. J Electricity, PBS Mysteries, in a lofty place tangling with Satan over history. You can't say shit to me, alhamdulillah. It's strictly by faith that we made it this far.
Dang, Kendrick, you didn't have to go do all that. Man, he was rapping on that like it was his own album. That was crazy, dude. He just kept going and going and going, and he just that like fierce energy that he was bringing. Big Sean, did awesome too. I don't know that I've really heard much from Big Sean. I don't think I've heard anything from J Electronica. He did great too, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to follow that from Kendrick. So crazy, dude. Okay. Well, that wraps up this mixtape. Man, we started out a little rough. Aesop rock, not him rough, me rough. Cause dude, I'm trying, okay? Maybe if I listen to more and more of his music, I'll like get in the flow. And then with Lupe, who normally has some pretty crazy stuff, that I felt like it was an incredibly well-written song, but I felt like I was kind of getting my arms around it as we were getting toward the end. It was nice to check in with Linkin Park. With Kenny Mason, I really liked Kenny Mason. So looking forward to that in the future. Obviously, Juice WRLD, totally different thing. It was so cool. X, really enjoyed that. Billy Woods, I want to learn more about Billy Woods. It seems like he does really interesting projects. And so obviously we'll get to I think next week. As of you watching this, it'll release next week. And then here with Big Sean and the killer performance from Kendrick. It's been awesome. So thanks for hanging out with me, and let me know your favorite things that were in here, and if there's anything that I missed, feel free to point it out if you want to highlight a verse or anything like that. And as always, if you want to get on a future mixtape or sponsor an album reaction, you can check that out at musicallymalnourished.com. But thanks for hanging out with me. Hope to see you in the next one. Reading good.